It's being called major healthcare news. 8 million people now signed up for health coverage under the Affordable Care Act. But who exactly are those 8 million people? National correspondent Christine Frizzell takes a look at who that number really represents. What are your thoughts on healthcare reform and government transparency? We want to know. It's questions just like those you'll find on our website. Head to foxillinois.com and click on News Survey to chime in with your thoughts. 1 year after the Boston Marathon bombing, emotions run high at the starting line. It was an emotional day for most of the 36,000 runners participating in the marathon this year. And as marathoners from around the world began their 26-mile journey, they reflected on why they decided to run this year. Runners and spectators face heightened security after a bomb killed 3 people and injured hundreds at the finish line last year. The act of terror didn't keep eager participants away. Doug White ran the race for the second time in honor of Martin Richard, who was killed last year.
Second, I ran it in 2005. I have a rule that I don't ever run a marathon twice, but needed to be here.
Well, it's incredibly special for me. I've been running marathons for 32 years, and to come and do it this year particularly, it kind of shows a defiance and a strength of character. So fantastic, really fantastic. I'm privileged to be here.
Everything happened last year, and I thought, absolutely, I'm gonna go do it and just show my support for everybody.
Accused bomber Dzhokhar Tsarnaev is awaiting trial. He faces a possible death sentence. Several Illinois runners in the marathon. Tatiana McFadden celebrated her 25th birthday by winning the women's wheelchair race. It's the second straight win for the University of Illinois grad. And Mike Kralik from Jacksonville tells us he met his goal by finishing in less than 3 hours in his first time running the marathon. Coming up, getting in running shape. Sports drinks may claim to increase electrolytes, but there are 2 juices that are even better for you. We'll tell you what those are and how you can help put your body in running form. And a rainy start to the week, but warmer weather will make a return. Which day this week is your best bet for outdoor plans? Find out next in your Fox Storm Team forecast. It is a battle between physical pain and emotional will. If you've ever run a long distance, you know exactly what I'm talking about. A new report is offering some medical tips for your sore muscles. It is perfectly normal that running a long distance might create micro tears in muscles and spasms, but what you should do when pain hits in the middle of your run sounds odd, but experts say leave the sports drinks at home and go for the pickle and cherry juice. Although it probably won't be passed out during a race, pickle juice has reportedly been used in the NFL during extremely hot weather. As for cherry juice, it's rich in antioxidants, which help with the fight against muscle inflammation. Illinois public health officials say HIV cases in southern Illinois are on the rise. The Jackson County Health Department tracks the data in 19 counties. The region averages 14 to 15 new HIV cases a year, but that number jumped to 21 in 2012 and 23 last year. Folks at the Jackson County Health Department say more than half of the cases involve people 24 years old or younger. Southern Illinois doctors suspect many young people don't know about the sexually transmitted disease. Kraft is recalling 96,000 pounds of hot dogs because packaging labels are incorrect. Packages labeled Oscar Mayer Classic Wieners may contain cheese dogs, but the packaging doesn't warn that they contain milk. A customer noticed the problem and notified Kraft Friday. Kraft notified federal officials the next day. A cybersecurity scare is affecting people who signed up for an insurance plan on healthcare.gov. The Obama administration says there is no immediate threat, but passwords have been reset for all enrollees and new passwords have to be created. This has to do with the internet security flaw called Heartbleed. It can put personal information at risk, including emails and financial details. Healthcare.gov is not alone. Security procedures at other popular websites have been reevaluated and revamped because of the vulnerability. Many have asked users to change their passwords as well. Streaming video company Netflix is planning to raise subscription prices for new customers within the next couple months. Netflix says prices will increase by $1 or $2 a month. Right now, U.S. customers pay $7.99 a month. In a letter to shareholders, Netflix says the price increase will allow the company to acquire more content and deliver a better streaming experience. As for current subscribers, company officials say they'll be able to continue paying their current price for a generous time period. The announcement comes as first quarter earnings for Netflix came in ahead of expectations. Stay tuned, we've got more local news coverage on the way. Coming up, the proposal to fund a presidential library for Barack Obama in Illinois with taxpayer money shrouded in controversy, why lawmakers are taking a second vote on the $100 million spending plan. Plus, the Hollywood sex abuse scandal grows. The new names added to the list that began with X-Men director Bryan Singer. Welcome back. The clock is ticking for District 186 school board members to approve calendar changes for next school year. While it may seem like a simple idea, the board doesn't want to interrupt parents' schedules. News Channel 9's Brett Baldeck was at tonight's school board meeting and joins us in studio to tell us exactly why the board is delaying the decision. Brett, thank you for that. So tonight was supposed to be Board President Chuck Flamini's final night, and potential replacements were to be named. Because 3 board members were absent due to illness and family events, the potential replacements will be named at the next school board meeting instead. That is on May 5th. Okay, listen to this. Grown-ups at a California school are apologizing after publicly shaming some students in a senior assembly. Students, parents, and even teachers were upset by the way seniors in danger of not graduating were publicly called out in front of peers at the school rally. Correspondent Caitlin Bearden tells us how it happened. A mother and son are dead following a fiery crash yesterday on Illinois 49. They were going to a family cookout in Homer when the unthinkable happened just 2 miles away from their destination. News Channel 9's Nate Rogers spoke with a relative of the victims about how a time of celebration turned so quickly into a time of mourning.
There are no words.
Nate, thank you for that. Certainly some incredible strength and faith from that family. A 19-year-old who was involved in that accident is charged with improper lane usage. State police are still investigating. Republicans are accusing Democrats of dirty politics. That's after a House committee unanimously backed a proposal to spend $100 million in state funds on a Barack Obama presidential library. Among the yes votes, 3 Republicans who say they weren't even there when the votes were cast. News Channel 9's Garrett Berger reports on just who was there and why some votes may have been counted against lawmakers' wishes. A spokesperson for House Speaker Michael Madigan tells us the committee will vote on the bill again next Tuesday. That is the first day legislators are back in session. A stronger economy and a rising market for stocks helped the Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund see 20% in growth in the past year. IMRF claims it's one of the best funded public pension plans in Illinois. It earned approximately $5.4 billion on its investment income in 2013, and company officials say they are close to a 100% funding goal. The fund administers retirement, disability, and death benefits on behalf of approximately 3,000 local units of government across Illinois. $1.5 billion of last year's investment income will go to IMRF member employee accounts. The other $3.9 billion will go to employer accounts. A website for retirees lists Illinois as one of the 10 worst states for retirement. The survey from topretirements.com looked at a wide range of factors like the economy and climate. It ranked Illinois so low because of the state's high property taxes and because it has an estate tax. According to the Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund, the quality of retirement in the state may improve for those who receive a pension because of recent changes to the system.
Cost going to work.
Right now, Illinois received a low rank for retirement, but the state did receive high marks for not taxing retirement income. Your local news coverage doesn't stop here. Here's what we're working on for your Nightside News at 10 on ABC. In Champaign, the Public Health District says the area has seen an uptick in pregnant 15 to 17-year-olds. They'll break down the numbers and, on the Springfield side, treating Illinois inmates for hepatitis C, the costly new drug approved by state officials, and if cheaper options will work just as well. That is tonight on ABC News Channel's Nightside. Don't you go anywhere. Still to come on News Channel at 9 on Fox Illinois, box office bomb, the Hollywood star whose latest film lands as a flop. And don't hang your umbrellas up just yet. After the break, we'll let you know when rain clouds will roll back in. That is next in a complete check of your Fox Storm Team forecast.